the season to be rumbleful, fa la 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 la. You get the idea. So, if you are a wrestling fan, you know that January and specifically the Royal Rumble is the best time of the year. And if you're anything like me, you lie awake at night pondering the eternal question of who's the greatest ever wrestler to never win this chaotic scrap. Today we're going to delve into who the 10 best wrestlers are who never won the actual Royal Rumble match. Now, quick disclaimer, Big Show is not on this list because he kind of won the 2000 event against The Rock with The Rock's feet touching the ground first. You know what I'm talking about. Sneaky WWE, so I can't exactly have him on this list, but let's get straight into it. Number 10, Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, throughout his career, Macho Man was always in and around the main event scene, but yet he never quite won the Rumble match due to his own shortcomings, I think. Let's just call it shortcomings. So in the 1993 event, he entered at number 30, which is the coveted spot, even though most winners have not come from the number 30 spot. And even though the rules clearly state you eliminate all your opponents with both their feet touching the ground, no pinfall, no submission, he dropped the elbow on Yokozuna and proceeded to try and pin him, making himself look like a goober, and Yokozuna simply just pressed him over the top rope to win the match. Number 9, Dean Ambrose or John Moxley, whatever you like to call him. So he is the unfortunate one to always live in the shadows of his Shield brethren. In 2014, he had a good showing, but he kind of lived in the shadow of Roman Reigns. In 2015, he was fed to Big Show and Kane, the heels, who they just eliminated him to try and get more cheers for Roman Reigns. And in 2016, he was in the final 2 against the ultimate end boss of WWE, Triple H, who ultimately won the match. Is it too late for Mr. Ambrose? If you watched my predictions video, I would love to see Ambrose entering this event, but I don't think it's going to happen, but it's never too late. He's still an active competitor. Number 8, Mr. Perfect. Now, for someone with the name Perfect, surely anything but the win wouldn't be good enough. In 1990, he had a fantastic showing until he ultimately fell victim to Hogan's invincibility, like so many others have done before and after. Number 7, the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. So he had his time in the spotlight in the 2015 event where he entered number 5 and he cleared the ring and threw out opponent after opponent until eventually Daniel Bryan put a stop to this. He eventually chucked out Daniel Bryan as well, but he didn't quite make it as a winner. This proves that even in the darkness sometimes needs spotlight. Number 6, I was struggling where to put this guy. It is Razor Ramon. The reason why I was struggling is he's towing a very thin line between one of the greatest of all time and never actually entering the Royal Rumble match. I just had to put him in here because the bad guy is one of my all-time favorites and he never actually entered the match, but he's also one of the greats to never win the match. So I just slotted him right somewhere in the middle. Hope you guys appreciate that. Number 5, Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. So if you count the greatest Royal Rumble, which I personally don't, then you know he stayed in that match for 1 hour and 16 minutes, which is a massive Iron Man performance. So in the later part of his career, he was always one of the fan favorites to win the event. We know 2014, we know all of that. But he never quite won it because management just could never quite get behind him as the winner. Poor guy, he deserved better. Number 4 is Kane. Now, under his various gimmicks, whether that is Isaac Yankem, Fake Diesel, or his famous gimmick, Kane, he's entered the Rumble more than anyone else. His best showing was 2001, where he entered at number 5, eliminated 11 people, which at that point was a record, and he made a final 2 spot only to get eliminated by eventual winner Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 3, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. In 2005, he had a very short stint in the Royal Rumble, but that's because he already defended his World Championship that night. But apart from that, he always had good showings in the match. And he holds a pretty cool distinction. He's one of only 3 guys to ever eliminate Stone Cold Steve Austin. The more you know, I guess. Number 2, CM Punk. Now, is it too late for him? Probably not. If you're a betting man, odds are he's winning this year's match. So my favorite performance of Punk was in 2010, where he came in, he cleared the ring off everybody, grabbed the mic, did a sermon on the mount about straight edge lifestyle, all of that. Opponent comes in, clears them out, and rinse and repeat. Now, he only lasted 10 minutes in the match, but still, that was a phenomenal appearance. Now again, is it too late for Punk? Probably not. Number 1 is Chris Jericho Y2J. Now, it's probably also not too late for him yet. I don't think he's coming back to WWE anytime soon. He has less than half the appearances of Kane, yet he spent a lot longer in the Rumble match. He spent a total of 5 hours, 1 minute and 30 seconds in the match. He's always pretty much one of the Iron Man roles. He spent usually between 30 minutes and 1 hour in the match, except when he has a late entry, but that's obviously to be understood. His best performance, in my opinion, was 2012, where he should have won if it wasn't for Sheamus. Do you think Jericho should have won the 2012 match? Let me know in the comment section. If you think I missed anybody, please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Until next time, may your rumbles always be royal and your suplexes always be super. Until next time, peace.